Hello everyone, welcome to my new video on my new YouTube channel. So this is first YouTube video on this channel, and yes, this whole channel is about the Grow Rich, which is my new baby, you can say. And Grow Rich is all about holistic growth, and basically human beings are the holistic being. Okay, so we seek growth or pleasure in all areas of our life. We are not like just looking after career side and leaving all other things like relationship and everything. We want better relationship. We want good wealth, good connections, or social life also. So that's the main thing. We are holistic being and we seek holistic growth. And Grow Rich is your partner in this journey. So that is one of the important part of Grow Rich, and it's about it's like we are living in the real world. So first thing, we should not shy away from requirement of money. It is essential requirement, or it is very important aspect of our life, and which fuels literally to the other pillars of our life. Suppose we are important part, if you consider maybe the health, wealth, uh, relationship, career, these are important part of everyone's life. And wealth or money fuels all these other aspect. You need money to maintain your health or improve your health. Maybe relationship, there are like we need some amount of money is not everything, definitely, but it fuels lot of things related to relationship. Same with the social things. Okay, so uh, this channel particularly will focus on the those area, and we will talk a lot about like wealth creation, personal finance, and all those things. So especially today, this is very interesting topic. Today we are like talking about is about the money psychology basically, or you can say money mindset basically. And in that, like one of the small topic is money habits. We like go through every particular area. We go through many habits that forms our like your lifestyle. So in money area, there are two types main common if you segregate the habits. One is saving habit and another is like a spending habit. Okay, so we call them spenders, savers, and all those things. So that is very interesting. Like what exactly happens in your brain. Okay, so that's what we are talking today. So yes, if you consider and it is scientifically proven that like what exactly happen with the savers and what happens with the spenders. So there are a lot of experiment done on these kind of people, group of people, and they found that insula is one of the area in your brain which describes the difference easily. So yes, insula is not only related to the saving and investing or saving or spending, but it is basically pleasure kind of thing where it gets stimulus when there is a pleasure, and there are some particular kind of activities, maybe like watching a favorite, even the web series. Even that time also it get stimulated. But again, scientists observed that there is a particular activity happens during the shopping, spending specifically, or like dealing with the money. Okay, so they observed like there are few people which have more activity in the insula area. Okay, and when there is a more activity in insula area while shopping, those people tend to spend less. Yes, so this is the main. You can understand this. There is a less activity. When there is a less activity, there is more spending. They are spenders. So spender have less activity in insula area. So that is the main difference they found, at least in the like neuroscience. So those are like a spender like get like stimulated when they go for the like shopping, and because they have less when they are like actually spending or searching something, finding new products, attractive products, there is less brain activity which will not resist them from spending, and they tend to spend. So that's the one of the important thing. So another, so this is like maybe there might be many questions around this. So to answer this question, there is for support there was one another experiment which happened long back, around 60s, 1960s, and that is very famous experiment, which was around you can say uh, like small kids, and it was like it is famous with the name of marshmallows. Okay, marshmallow experiment. That experiment is used in many areas, psychological areas, but it is also supports this particular insula activity, spenders, savers psychology. What was that experiment is like they gave the scientists chose like kids from the school, certain age, around 8 9 something, and they gave like a plate of chocolates to each one, marshmallow, chocolates, cookies, and like that, and they kept in front of them and instructed these kids, students, that you can have one at a time, you can take it in your hand and you can like eat it, but there is a condition. If you are eating it immediately, then you will not going to get the next one, and if you are like waiting for next instruction and then going to eat it, you will get another one, double. Okay. So after that instruction, still few kids failed to resist their urge to have that marshmallow, eat it, and they immediately had it. Okay. But few kids, those who have some patience, they waited for the next instruction and then they had marshmallow. Okay, so that like there was delay. Obviously, they got the another marshmallow. That was like obviously the reward for them. But this was like a very small, looks like a very small experiment. But they observed those kids, students, for the next few years till they got into their young age, or they started earning and gone ahead with their careers. They observed those who waited for the having the marshmallow become successful in life. Okay, and then how this experiment support the saver spender thing. So saver spender is nothing but it is about the response. So basically what is response is like those who ate immediately marshmallows, uh, those gone for the instant gratification. Okay, that is the main difference. Whereas those who like waited for that, they gone for the delayed gratification, and that defines a lot of things about their overall psychology. And that way they gone ahead, they waited, and obviously with that psychology they become successful in life. Okay, so this is one of the important part of like saver spender. And when we are talking about instant gratification, what is now gratification? Again, another like in this now there is some deep psychology or deep neuroscience. We'll call it as neurochemistry. Yes, to be specific, it is neurochemistry. So what happens with gratification? Gratification, if you talk about gratification, it's nothing but pain and pleasure. Okay, so pain and pleasure thing, and definitely when there is a pain pleasure associated with the things, yes, it induce the behaviors, and that forms the habits, no doubt about that. So they checked, so these like pleasure thing is associated with some certain chemicals in our brain, which are nothing but serotonin or and dopamine, oxytocin, endorphins. So these are the call it as happiness hormones or the pleasure hormones, whatever it is. And so once in the like maybe childhood or somewhere in the journey of life, people associate these hormones with the shopping, or like maybe certain like buying things or going for the new products, instant gratification. So they go into that, they get the instant gratification from that, those happiness hormones secrete in their brain, and they get into habit of spending. Okay, and that's how they become a spenders. Whereas the savers, yes. So some the scientists observed, like there is like a literally there is a stress in some people while spending. They get stress or they get like nervous while spending the money. How that came into the picture? Basically, that is again gone back into your psychology, and it is again the answer is in neuroscience or neurochemistry, basically. So they associate shopping with the hormone, with the hormone called as a cortisol. Okay, so cortisol is related to stress. It like it is a stress hormone, they call it as. So yes, that's what happened with the spenders or the savers. Basically, savers associate shopping with the stress, with the help of their means, like basically because of the cortisol hormone. And this is the main difference between the savers and spender. Same activity, spending or shopping, but the spenders associate shopping with the for happiness or the pleasure hormones, whereas savers associate shopping with the say cortisol. And yes, that is definitely, that is not the only reason, but yes, this is one of the major reason about spending and saving activities. And this is the main reason between differences between people, money habits, basically. So why there are different money habits, some are savers and spenders, this is the explanation. It boils down to the our neurochemistry. Okay, so this is very interesting things, and something like this we will keep discussing on this YouTube channel. This is Grow Rich YouTube channel, and where we will discuss about money mindset, uh, like millennial mindset, and lot of thing, grow rich related thing. And definitely it is not only about money, but all the aspects of about life. But I will try to bring in more about like money matters and all those things. And maybe it's not only me, I have big community with me, so I will bring in, I will have some different perspective about money. And apart from knowing about money psychology, we want to earn money, so we'll focus on those areas also. So please subscribe my channel, press the bell icon, so you will get the all the intimation about my new videos. So YouTube channel is Grow Rich. Just subscribe my channel and you will get the new content frequently. Thank you.